There have been dozens of cases where popular YouTubers were exposed for disturbing behavior. But what makes these stories different is how long some of them went unnoticed. Because in most of these cases, the warning signs were already there. You just had to look closely. Some cases don't start with fame. They start with something just feeling off. That was the case with Mad Thad. His content was strange, but not illegal at first glance. Anime-focused videos, odd humor, unusual behavior. But to really understand how things got this bad, you have to look at how it all started. Mad Thad, whose real name is Thaddeus McMichael, didn't begin as some controversial figure. In fact, early on, he was just a regular teenager making typical YouTube content. Guitar covers, anime theme songs, and simple vlogs about his daily life. He was into mainstream music and popular anime, nothing out of the ordinary. So how does someone go from that to becoming one of the most disturbing cases on the platform? The shift reportedly began after a toxic relationship that deeply affected him. After being cheated on multiple times, he fell into a serious depression.
She was really my first love and first whoever gave me a chance to go with me. Cause you see my videos, I'm not the ladies' man, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, well, basically she ruined me and she kept on cheating on me and stuff. And
that led to isolation and even hospitalization.
I met her. I worked at McDonald's and I met her there, and she cheated on me with this boy that we worked at McDonald's with, and that really broke my heart. So I quit my job at McDonald's.
From that point on, his mindset changed completely. He began distancing himself from real relationships and retreating further into online spaces, especially anime.
I just don't care no more. I mean, people be like, "How like this? You don't get girls? Why you act like this?" Cause I don't care really. She really just turned me off of females. I mean, I'm not gay or anything. Don't take me wrong. I'm not gay. I don't look at boys now. I just don't wanna be with a.
At one point, he even claimed that watching One Piece gave him a reason to keep going during his lowest moments.
Doing it because I don't know what happened at the end yet. I mean, will Luffy find a One Piece treasure? Will we die? Or so it's kind of anime saved my life, really. Kind of. It stopped me from doing something because all the animes I never seen, I never experienced yet, the ones that yet to come out. I mean, I guess you could say that what saved my life was my interest.
But instead of helping him recover, things started going in a much darker direction. His content slowly became more bizarre and uncomfortable. He gained attention online after recreating an anime intro, which went viral, but not in a good way. People began viewing him as more of a cringe figure than a creator. And from there, it escalated. He openly expressed controversial views, defended disturbing topics under the idea of free speech, and admitted he preferred fictional characters over real people.
I'm not a big fan of real cause it's kind of, I don't know, I'm not that interested in real people like that, you know? But drawn, animated, I'm okay with, cause it's drawn. Cause real people aren't that sexy to me.
One of his most infamous moments involved him celebrating the birthday of an anime character, treating it like a real relationship. He would post about her, take pictures with a body pillow, and fully commit to the idea that this character was his partner. But what seemed strange online turned into something much more serious offline. His online activity eventually caught the attention of authorities. He had been publicly discussing illegal material and even asking how to avoid getting caught. When investigators searched his devices, they found large amounts of illegal content stored in clearly labeled folders. That discovery led to his arrest, and ultimately, a long prison sentence. And just when it seemed like that would be the end of his story, it wasn't. After serving years in prison, he was released and shockingly returned to the internet. He went back to posting videos, now focusing on random topics like food, anime, and internet culture. But knowing his past, many viewers couldn't look at his content the same way again. Do you think his downward spiral could have been prevented? Or was it inevitable once things started changing? Now we get to one of the most viral cases ever, EDP445. He was loud, unfiltered, unapologetic. That's exactly why people watched him.
Just staring, because I was trying to hold in my ass cheeks. I was trying my best not to shit on myself.
But everything started falling apart long before the viral moment. In 2020, rumors began circulating about inappropriate messages. He denied them. Fans defended him, but the accusations didn't go away. Then came the sting operation. A decoy account contacted him, and he responded. By 2020, he was caught 8 times trying to meet up with underage people. April 18th, 2021, he thought he was meeting someone for a cupcake. Instead, he was confronted on camera. The video spread instantly. Millions watched his downfall in real time. His channel was deleted.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
He lost his job, and his reputation was destroyed overnight. But somehow, that wasn't the end. In 2023, creators like Gideon and Skeeter Gene claimed to catch him again. Why do some people repeat the same behavior, even after being exposed publicly? An older man known for singing songs on YouTube. Kind, calm, wholesome. Viewers saw him as a comforting presence. But one discovery changed everything. Online users connected him to an offender registry. The details matched: name, age, even his car. But the deeper you look into this story, the more unsettling it becomes. Donzel Edward Owens didn't just randomly gain attention online. He slowly built a following over time. He started uploading years earlier, making simple videos like vlogs, music covers, and even joking rap performances. At first, his audience was small, but everything changed during the pandemic. Some of his song covers suddenly went viral, bringing in hundreds of thousands of new viewers in a short time. To many people, he felt like a wholesome internet grandpa, someone harmless, kind, and entertaining. But even during that rise, there were small details that didn't sit right. He also interacted with viewers privately, sometimes building one-on-one connections through calls. At the time, it didn't seem like a big deal to most fans, but looking back, those actions raised serious concerns. And then everything changed, almost overnight. Online users began connecting the dots. Information from public records like his appearance, birth date, and even the exact car he owned matched perfectly with a registered offender. It wasn't just speculation anymore. The evidence lined up too closely to ignore. He had previously been convicted in a case involving inappropriate contact, something his audience had no idea about. And instead of addressing any of it directly, he disappeared. He uploaded one final video, claiming his health was declining and that he might stop making content. Many people thought he was faking it just to gain their sympathy since he got caught. Soon after, he stopped posting entirely, and not long later, he passed away. No explanation, no response to the allegations, just silence, leaving behind a channel that once felt comforting, but now felt completely different. How many creators do you think are hiding something? That just hasn't been exposed yet. Colleen Bollinger. For years, she was known as Miranda Sings, the awkward, overconfident character that millions of fans loved. Her audience wasn't just big, it was loyal. Young fans especially saw her as someone they could trust. But what happens when that trust is used in ways no one expected? In 2023, everything changed. A former fan, Adam McIntyre, came forward and shared his experience. He explained how he first interacted with Colleen when he was just a kid. At the time, it felt exciting, like a dream come true. A big creator noticing you, talking to you, including you. But over time, things started to shift. The conversations became more personal, more inappropriate, and eventually uncomfortable. Adam described feeling manipulated, like he was being used rather than appreciated.
It was like, this woman used me. This woman groomed me.
Some shared screenshots. Others described uncomfortable interactions during live shows. There were even clips resurfacing where fans were brought on stage and placed in awkward situations that didn't sit right with viewers. The internet began digging deeper, and the pattern became harder to ignore. But then came Colleen's response. Instead of a traditional apology video, she picked up a ukulele and sang. No direct apology, no clear accountability, just a song suggesting she was being unfairly targeted.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break.
Do you think her response made things worse? Or was the damage already done? At the end of the day, these stories all come down to one thing: trust. Millions of people trusted these creators, watched them daily, supported them, and in some cases, that trust was completely broken. So let me ask you one more time. Which case shocked you the most? Drop it in the comments. And if you want more videos like this, hit subscribe, because this rabbit hole goes way deeper than you think.